Hi, my name is Megan Atuvle. I'm the CEO of LUMOplay, and today I want to explain the difference between our subscriptions so that you can choose the subscription that is right for your project. There are three options when you're choosing a LUMOplay subscription: Free, Playground, and Playmaker. LUMOplay Free is for evaluation, it has ads, it's not appropriate for a commercial installation, and it limits you to 6 games and apps a month that rotate every month. So it's very good for evaluating our software, looking at what the features are, making sure that your setup works, trying everything risk-free, and also if you have a home installation and for whatever reason you just can't afford a subscription, LUMOplay Free is going to work in your home and you will have a fairly decent small selection of apps that you can use that will change every month. So it's a valid choice, but you can only install it one time. So if you install it and then a few years down the road your computer breaks, you will need to get a paid license if you want to continue using LUMOplay. LUMO Playground is the next tier up, and that subscription is for education. So the types of organizations that most commonly use LUMO Playground are schools, healthcare facilities, play centers, daycares, and small businesses will often use it. It's the best license choice if you are on a budget and you aren't planning to make custom content. You just want access to our library and the playlisting features and the ability to transfer your license. If you want to make 1 or 2 custom apps, you can do that with Playground as well, but there is a publishing fee for each app that you make. So LUMOplay includes a suite of tools that we like to call Motion Maker, and they are code-free content creation tools that are based around a template system. And the templates cover a lot of the most popular types of interactive floor and wall effects. So you will be able to make custom wall ball games, you'll be able to make custom sports games for the floor, you'll be able to make a fish pond that you've customized. But if you are using a Playground subscription, it will be on a pay-as-you-go basis. If you plan on making a lot of custom content, say you're an agency or you're an event company, if you're using LUMOplay at all in a commercial capacity where you are charging for this service, then you should use the Playmaker license. That license is the one that is priced so that our company can grow. And as you may or may not know, our team is extremely small and we've made a commitment to never profit off of education. So if you can afford to and you are making money using LUMOplay, you should get a Playmaker subscription. This will give you the ability to make and publish as many custom apps with Motion Maker as you like without any additional fees. That's basically the difference between all three subscriptions. Now let's talk about the payment options. You can either pay for your subscription on a monthly or an annual basis. The annual subscriptions are 34% less, so if you plan on using your subscription for over 8 months, then the annual subscription is going to cost you less money. If you are just using LUMOplay for a few months, then you can sign up for the monthly subscription. We do not issue refunds if you forget to cancel your subscription though, so make sure that you set yourself a reminder if you need to cancel your subscription to prevent it from auto-renewing. You can cancel at any point in the month or year that you have paid for where you want to cancel at the end. So if you only want to use LUMOplay at a weekend event and you don't plan on using it after that month, just buy the license and then cancel your subscription and it'll continue working for that month. That'll make it easier so you won't have to remember. A lot of people do this with the annual subscription as well. If you have a subscription and you set it to cancel, you'll get a notification about 7 days before your subscription is due to expire, giving you the option to go in and pay for another month or year. So this can be a really good way of making sure that you don't have a subscription out in the ether that's auto-renewing that you're not aware of. There are instructions for how to cancel your subscription in the help center of our website, so help.lumoplay.com. Just type cancel into the search bar and you'll find the article. It takes about 2 seconds. And then lastly, Playmaker with the unlimited publishing with Motion Maker. If you are making a lot of custom apps and then you downgrade to Playground, all of the custom apps that you made in your Playmaker account are going to revert into drafts and you will have to pay that publishing fee. So if you, again, are using LUMOplay As a commercial product and you're making custom apps, it's much better to have a Playmaker license than Playground. And yeah, that pretty much covers all of the differences between the 3 different subscriptions. The last thing I wanted to mention is that you cannot have 2 different license types in the same account. So you must have either all Playground or all Playmaker licenses. You can't mix and match them. So yeah, if you have any questions, you can reach me at info@lumoplay.com, or you can leave a comment below this video if it's posted somewhere outside of our website. If there are any links to relevant information, like I'll link to the design tools page on our website so you can see what the current publishing fee is. Otherwise, I answer all the comments and I answer all of the emails. So if you want to get in touch with me, info@lumoplay.com, and I'll see you again in another video.